Now, we are in a new generation of players. They have a platform that goes above and beyond the fact that they are all pro level football players. They have the podcast. When you become comfortable expressing your opinions on a platform like that, it becomes easier to have loose lips in the locker room.
You know, that's above my pay grade about if Mike is coaching again next year. You know, Mike can leave and go wherever he wants, but the guys I kind of feel bad for is guys like Zach Martin. And, you know, you want to win games and do great things with those type of legends who put in more time and work than Mike McCarthy ever did. So
I'm glad I didn't do podcasts when I was playing, because I would have been even looser in the lips than I was. And I talked too much probably when I played. But for a guy like Micah, who's a leader in that locker room, that carries a great amount of weight. So now every other guy in that locker room is like, well, I guess Mike's on the street now and Zach's done and we're cooked.
I hear what you're saying, big dog. I hear what you're saying, Mr. Long, Kyle Long there, beast. I just don't think you said it right then. I don't know about this generation of players, because as I was just at a Chargers game, and a friend asked me, do you know any of the guys out there? Are you friends with them? I said, yeah, I know them, and they know me, but we're not friends. There's only one active player that is still playing the game of football in the NFL that I actually know, because I played with him, and that's Marcellus Lewis. He's the only guy that I played with that is still playing. That's wild. So when Marcellus retires in, what, 2035? That sucker playing. That's it. I just know guys and they know me, but we ain't boys like that. Here's the thing to say. When you talk about the locker room, all of these individuals that came together to play at the highest level, all stars in their own right, even the undrafted, even Mr. Irrelevant, especially Mr. Irrelevant now, Brock Purdy, but all of these guys internally motivated enough to make it to the league. Think about it. Talent ain't enough. I don't care how talented you are, how big, fast, strong you are. You ain't going to be in that locker room unless you put in some work behind it. Now, you may not put in enough work. That's why you may not be there long in that locker room, but the point is you got there. Micah Parsons put in work. Micah Parsons is a talent. We are hyping up these player podcasts to be something that they're not. First of all, how many guys you think that are his teammates actually listen to his podcast? I know damn well anywhere I've been, I am not supporting all of y'all in your individual efforts. That's why we are teammates. I'm here for the collective. But when I'm doing a show on ESPN or Fox, or I'm in the locker room, I'm doing this with you. Now, you got something else. You got another show. Bruh, all right. Good for you. You think I'm watching that? That's part one. You know how many guys in the industry right now be like, I've heard it all the time from the top dogs, Pat McAfee or Stephen A. Smith or Skip Bayless. They all say, yeah, I know he's doing well. Stephen A. Smith and Skip, when they both went their separate ways, you think they were watching each other a lot? They even said it. Nah, I ain't talked to him in a minute, or I haven't seen him. I haven't watched him. I give you, oh, you think I'm lying? I give you a team picture right now of any team you've been on and say, name them. If it's football, you ain't getting half of them. Number 73, oh, yeah. Oh, dang, dog. Didn't he go to, come on, man. So we giving way too much emphasis to a player's podcast. Now, when it becomes headline, yeah, I hear about it. Okay. Hey, dog, you said something crazy. But do you think football players are that? Do you think professional athletes are so weak that we like, Micah Parsons doesn't think that Mike McCarthy's going to come back, so guess what? I'm not going to try hard. Sometimes we say stuff and don't know where it's going to go, right? Like, you need to reverse engineer. See where it went and then see if you should say it. Because, I have never heard any of my teammates, LT, Drew Brees, Bruce Smith, anybody, Junior say, I'll say something, I'm like, you know what? Now that you said that, I ain't gonna play hard. I don't trust him. Whatever you say bad about my coach, it only connects to me if I think bad about that same coach. Because if I don't agree with you, I don't know what Junior going through. I don't know what LT going through. He cool with me. It happened to me in Jacksonville. I'll give you a good example. A lot of people didn't like Jack Del Rio. That's an opportune time to say Jack Del Rio right now. Damn, Jack, what's up? Got in a little trouble this weekend out here. Point being, I like Jack Del Rio. So every time his name came up, when they start getting loose lips in the locker room, which you get loose lips everywhere. Pillow talk is #1 transmitter of information in the world. A man sitting there with a woman talking about, hey, baby, guess what happened today? Man, Paul beat, I don't know. Paul and Keisha ain't gonna make it. Really? What you think? That's enough. Forget CNN. Forget Joe Rogan's podcast. The #1 transmitter of information in this world. The biggest podcast in this world is you and your lady. At night. Right before, you know what I mean? Stop it. Loose lips in the locker room. Yeah, we talking about coach because that fool tripping. To some of y'all, not to all of y'all. So anyway, Jack Del Rio, every time his name came up and they get loose, I'll be like, man, Wiley, you always caking. That's what they would say. You always caking. What you mean caking? You mean I actually like the dude and you don't? That's your fault. You always what? What's the opposite of cake? What's sour? You always lemoning. You always tangy. Like, what the fuck? Like, why are you mad at me? Because I like the dude, right? So if Micah Parsons doesn't like Mike McCarthy or he doesn't think he's doing a good job, does not mean Dak Prescott agrees. Does not mean Dak Prescott jumps in that conversation. Who plays the game of football at 99% motivation anyway? You may not be good. You may not ball out. But have you seen these guys play football? They trying. Now, in the 4-quarter battle, I've seen guys walk. I've seen guys make business decisions, etc. And that's why they stand out. Because most people are trying to knock your head off. And then there's about 3 fools here and there that we point out and highlight, say he's shacked in a fool in football. But we acting like this is an epidemic, like this is a problem, like a dude is talking to the world about what he goes through on the daily. Let's go way back. Remember when Ahmad Rashad started? I think when Ahmad Rashad really started it. Give me somebody before him. But it was like watching, what was that? That Saturday show. And then he'd be walking. A lot of times he'd be trying to get Jordan on there. That was his boy. But he'd be walking with an athlete, one of them basketball players. I don't know, one of them 6'5" dudes. Y'all know where that's from. And he walking with him. He's like, yeah, man, so tell me what happened last week when you guys played the Pistons. And he's sitting there like, man, that's always going to be a tough battle because they play so hard. Yeah. You know, like white shadow moments, right? Dog, it didn't matter what he said in that interview. I'm still going to give you business. I don't think people understand. And it's weird because Kyle Long is saying this because I think this is the narrative you should run with. Athletes have too many options to talk, so now it's a problem. Give me a list. Beat it up in the comments. What has an athlete ever said that has actually affected a football game, a basketball? Say it. Say it. He said something, and now nobody knows what to do. No one knows who their coach is. No one knows where the leaders are. No one knows how to play the game anymore. What? Do y'all remember that Magic Johnson and Isaiah Thomas used to hug before the game? Some say even kiss. I think they did. But point being, they was like Birdman and Lil Wayne. Love you, boy. Love you, boy. And then business. And Magic Johnson was out there more in terms of talking than even Isaiah. But they used to both talk. And you acting like that's a problem? Come on, man. I don't know what football, and I'm not, Kyle Long was a better football player than I was NFL level. I don't know about his college and all that. I balled out at Columbia, fool. Let me stop. I don't want to hear about this soft NFL that is listening, ear hustling a podcast. I ain't even listen to stuff when I played. I ain't even watch stuff when I played. I didn't even read stuff when I played. I didn't even know when I first got to ESPN that there was a show, I'm not lying to y'all, called NFL Live. When I got to ESPN, I didn't know how big Mike and Mike was. I think on the first episode, I told him that. I'm there in 2007. I was like, everybody blowing me up. I was like, I didn't know y'all was that big. Golick was like, yeah, you know, been working a little bit. I didn't know there was an NFL Live. I was like, when they told me to work, I was like, what? Y'all talking about football every day? for 30 minutes, an hour? What? I was in my bubble. And you trying to tell me now, no. I was listening to, I knew Chris Berman. I knew Keith Jackson. I knew all that. I knew old Nelly. I knew that. Come on, man. Y'all think we soft. I didn't make it to the NFL being soft. I didn't make it to the NFL because of Micah Parsons talking about he don't like my coach. I digress. Y'all beat it up in the comments. Let me know. Because I may be off. I don't think I am. Look. Here we go. Here's the argument. You think I'm off. I don't think I am. Let's talk it out. Oh, I got loose lips? Hell nah. What kind of soft-ass dudes is talking about, man, did you hear what he said? He said Zach Martin, man, he wasted him, and Mike McCarthy gone. Let's not try hard this Sunday. Break! You better miss me with that. You miss me with that, but you make sure you log on to projecttransition.org and become a gym member. If you become a gym member, I will hook you up. It's time to freestyle. I'll give every month, and I will hook you guys up with a book. Project Transition. Just look. Scroll up. Scroll down. Clear your face. Wipe the frown. Put some money down. Help these kids, or they're going to turn into trash cans with lids. That was the worst. It's so hard to rap when you can't curse. I'm just telling y'all. Oh, my God. Love you guys, man, out there. Make sure you guys do that because then you get recognition on this show. Yes, we do. All right. So make sure, log on to projecttransition.org, and I'll hook you guys up. Y'all know I didn't have that name ready, so I'll do it next episode. Love you guys. Have a great day out there. Give me some love. Nah. Y'all know I'm better than that. Peace. What's up, y'all? It's Marcellus Wiley, founder of Project Transition and proud gym member. I'm excited to share with you an opportunity that will support our kids on their mission to making their dreams a reality. At Project Transition, we believe that real change comes from consistent action and support. That's why we invite you to join our powerful gym membership program that is making a difference every single day. As a gym partner, by giving every month, you'll fuel our mission by providing monthly support that turns into real empowerment and education for underserved youth. Your commitment reduces school dropouts, nurtures communities, and funds impactful programs like the Rising Stars Academy that we share. Together, we can turn potential into prosperity. Join the group of community champions driving change. Your contributions will help aid success by providing essential educational resources, building critical life skills, and fostering community strength. There's no better feeling than knowing your support will ignite hope, foster dreams, and empower the next generation. Join us today and be a part of transformative change. Help our youth become greater than their greatest excuse. Become a gym partner. Thank you.